Am I the meanest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Moonshine himself.
Of Harlem.
Dímelo, mi gente. You already know this is Pawn, Drunk, Box, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, El Sazón, El Borracho, El Pastor de Boxeo. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this side of heaven. God bless you all. Ladies and gentlemen, what a great night of boxing, what a great weekend of boxing it was. Of course, I went live last night. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't planning to go live last night. Wasn't planning to go live at this time. I usually go on the week, on the evening. Pero vamos a cocinar, tú sabes. Vamos a cocinar, mi gente. Vamos a cocinar. I see a lot of haters. Muchos haters. Hayes in the building. What's good? Tycho TV in the building. We all Venom. What's good? Rub in the building. What's good, man? David. Puerto Rican flag. Que bonita bandera. Dave in the building. West Side in the building. He said Ryan Garcia had a legit performance, bro. Yes, he did. But a lot of people, they want to nitpick Ryan Garcia right now. He didn't use the jab. I mean, he didn't slip the punches. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he should have done better. He just wasn't a great performance. I mean, the shutout was he was supposed to knock him out. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't good. I mean, this is what we would have been waiting for. I mean, oh my goodness gracious, damn! What the hell Ryan Garcia has done? Wet Willie, your mommy? What the fuck has Ryan Garcia done to the people? We're gonna be talking about that, man, for real, because there's gonna be intervention, and I'm only here to help. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to kick you down. If you're having problems with how Ryan Garcia has made people feel insecure, I'm here to help you out. I don't want you to be insecure because of Ryan Garcia. I don't want Ryan Garcia, a.k.a. I'm going to steal your girl. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to affect your mental estate like that. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia had mental illness and things of that nature. He haven't overcome, right? And he needed the help, right? And now I'm helping the people over there that's having mental illness because of Ryan Garcia. I'm just trying to help y'all out. I'm your boy, Mr. Moonshine, El Adobo, Sazón, El Borracho, El Pastor de Boxeo. I'm only here to help you out. I'm the man of the boxing pulpit. I am here for you. Egg, what's good, my brother? So he said 12-0 shutout performance ain't good enough. Nah, I ain't good enough. It's not good enough for people. It's not good enough. Huh? How dare Ryan Garcia go 12-0 shutout performance? He won every round, every minute, every second. Power punches after power punches after power punches. Left hook, right hand, body work, dropped them. This was a fucking onslaught. A dominance performance by Ryan Garcia. But no, he didn't jab. He needed to throw the jab. He needed to slip the punches a little bit more. I mean, he needed to cut the ring off a little better and maybe... Oh, Lord, man. Damn, Ryan Garcia got these motherfuckers so insecure. Lord, damn. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all forget that even Manny Pacquiao, one of the greatest of all time, the 8th division world champion, the 5 linear, the 12-time world champion, the ambassador, the son of the humanitarian, the best karaoke singer of them all, the GOAT, Manny Pacquiao learned how to throw a jab at the age of 30. Did you know that Roy Jones Jr., Mr. Pound for Pound, Mr. 60-40, Mr. Pound for Pound man of the decade of sport of boxing, just was throwing a bunch of lead hooks? Look, motherfucker, if it's a dominance performance. You know what I want? You know what I want? How about the people that have all this critique about about Ryan Garcia performance, how about you demonstrate it for us? How about you get up on your fucking seat and find a heavy bag, right? Or something, and demonstrate to the people. You know what? How about us boxing content creators, since we all know all the answers to everything? How about we up our channels, right? How about we sit up and actually, display and teach the people what we really want Ryan Garcia to do, huh? How about you teach him the jab, huh? Because Joe Goosen is not good enough, huh? Eddie Reynoso is not good enough. So how about you? You the one that's sitting on your ass to get up and teach Ryan Garcia how to throw a motherfucker. Get up. Show Ryan Garcia. Get up. Show Ryan Garcia how to throw a jab. Oh, Lord. We having an intervention here today. Ryan Garcia, a.k.a. King Ryan, a.k.a. Mr. Steal Your Girl. Got y'all motherfuckers with this mental illness, man. Ay, Dios mío. What was it? Was it that he was fighting Golden Boy Promotion to reconstruct the contract? He was fighting for his money. Y'all hating on him. Was it that because he's not buddy with Canelo Alvarez, huh? He's not buddy with Canelo Alvarez, and all of a sudden he's not friends with Canelo Alvarez. I'm not his friend too. Is it that he left Eddie Reynoso? It was that, huh? If you're not going to be trained by Eddie Reynoso, then fuck it. I don't have no confidence in Ryan Garcia. Fuck it. I'm going to critique him every fucking time. Jackie in the building was good. Chino in the building was good. The Urge in the building. Van, Jason was good. I just want to know. I got to know what's going on. Ryan Garcia has got a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, mentally ill. 12 rounds. 12 round shout out. Ladies and gentlemen, clean effective punches. How you judge a fight? Clean effective punches. Jab secondary, power punches primary. Huh? Ring generalship. Who controls the 3-minute intervals of each round? Huh? Effective aggression. Huh? Defense. Did Ryan Garcia get hit? Did Ryan Garcia was the ring general? Huh? Ring generalship, 3-minute intervals. Who controls the 3 intervals of each round? Did Ryan Garcia did that? Yes. Clean, effective punches. Did he drop him in the second round? Did he buzz them in the 10th round? Did he was just going on an onslaught, power punches after power punches, clean, effective punches, power punches is primary, jab is the secondary? No? That's not a masterful performance for you motherfuckers? That was not good enough for you? What you want him to do? We'll throw the fucking jab? Huh? Ay. Mi gente. Poch. Right on the storm. What's good, man? Salute, my brother. Hope you and the fam have been blessed. And I thank you, my brother. We've been blessed, man. God first, everything second. Y'all already know, man. Right on the storm. Hope you're doing good. I hope your family's doing well. Your significant other is doing great. You know what I'm saying? I hope your health, everything is going good. Great money in your pocket, everything, man. Everybody in the chat as well, man. God bless each and every one of y'all. Vamos a cocinar. Con adobo. Vamos a cocinar ahora. Porque yo sé el problema que tenemos aquí. Vamos a arreglar el problema que tenemos aquí, mi gente. Vamos a arreglar la cosa aquí. Smash the like button, everybody. Smashy. Vamos a ver. Smashy, o me voy de aquí. Or you going to be comfortable listening to the crackish Pookies motherfuckers. If you don't want to smash the like button, it's not gonna help the visibility of the video. And then, you know what I'm saying, the crackish, the Pookies of the world is going to, you know what I'm saying, come on, smash the like button. Oh man, too many crackish people out here, man, in the sport of boxing. So many crackish people here in the sport of boxing. Cameron, I thought Ryan did good, but he just stopped using the jab. I know. He stopped. I know, Cameron. He stopped using the jab. When did he lose a round? When did he lose 1 second of the fight? When did he lose 10 seconds? Give me a period of the fight that you see Ryan Garcia is not doing nothing. Tell me one period. Tell me one round, one period. In the beginning of the round, in the finish of the round, what round? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You let me know. Let us us all know, people. Where did you see that? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think Ryan Garcia just he didn't do enough. I mean, he just didn't impress me. Why Ryan not fighting top fighters? Ladies and gentlemen, just this past year, before he was going through what he was going through, he just retired Luke Campbell. That was a top fighter in the lightweight division. That was a top fighter in the lightweight division, whether people like it or not. That was a top fighter in the lightweight division. This is why. And then he was suffering from mental illness. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm not even, look, I'm learning about this mental illness stuff. Like I'm one of the guys that did videos and be like, hey, yo, man, if you're not mentally ready for the sport, you should not be in the ring. But guess what? Ryan Garcia felt the same way. If I'm not ready mentally, I'm not supposed to be in the ring. So there will be no excuses. Cool. He did what he had to do. He took care of himself, of his mental estate, like a human being needs to do. No excuses. He did what he got to do, right? He have pulled out of a fight because he needed to reconstruct the contract with Golden Boy Promotions, just like you will, right? You would like to reconstruct the contract with your employer if you're working for somebody, or if you're in a union and y'all go to strike, or they're gonna call everybody a diva. You're gonna call a union worker a diva if he's out there going on strike. You know, I'm going on strike. We need more for our union. We need more. Are you gonna call all those people a divas? Maybe your parents is working too, or maybe they're going on strike because they need to reconstruct whatever the contract that they have in place. Oh, but no, that's diva-ish in the sport of boxing. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Let's go. Smash the like button. I understand. See, I understand how things are maneuvered out here in these platforms in YouTube. I understand. But ladies and gentlemen, let me let you know. Let me expose it to you. Do you want to know the truth? Huh? Or again, like I've been saying with my line, or you're comfortable with the lie. Do you want to know the truth, or you're comfortable with the lie? Let me know. If you be like, hey, yo, Punch, yo, I'm comfortable with the lie. I don't give a fuck what you say, Punch. I'm going to believe what I want to believe. I'm going to follow whoever I want to follow. I'm going to listen to whoever I want to listen, Punch. I don't give a damn what's the truth. Whatever makes me feel comfortable, that's what I'm going with. If that's what you want, let me know, Punch. Let me know right now, or we could cut the live off and then we move on to the next. Let me know. Let me know if you want the truth or you're comfortable with the lie, and we could cut this live off because this is intervention live. This is so we could be better as boxing fans. This is what we could, you know what I'm saying? This is rehab for the people out here. The rehab center right here. This is the rehab center right now today. This is the rehab live. Do you want me to tell you the truth, or you comfortable with the lie? He gonna need a few more tune-ups though. Go watch round 7 and 9. There was an overhand left that caught Ryan, but of course, he ain't like Captain Crunch. I know, you know what I'm saying? And he got caught. And then what happened? Did he show you a chin? Nah. Did he get wobbled? Nah, I don't know. I guess this is fighting. I guess you need to fight a 12 round of perfection. Perfection. Never get skinned, never get hit, never think, because, oh my God, he got hit one time, ping right there. And that's it. I mean, you know, he got to fix things up in the gym, you know? He got hit in the shoulder. He got to move the shoulder around. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if he got hit in the face, he got hit in the nose. You know what I'm saying? He got no defense. I mean, that's how we nitpicking the motherfucker Ryan Garcia. Is that how we nitpicking Ryan Garcia? You should have seen he got hit with a left. So, because if it was somebody else, that left hand would have put him down. Diablo, Ryan Garcia, tú tienes a toda esta gente loco, Ryan. Ryan, ¿qué tú le hiciste a la mamá, a la hermana de esta gente? Ryan Garcia, tú tienes a esta gente loco, eh. It's comedy to watch. It's comedy to watch, man. That's how I'm going live. Because, yo, you know what it is? You talking like Ryan by Haney or Tank, okay? Talking like Ryan beat Haney. No, but you talking like Haney and Tank beat somebody better than, way better than Emmanuel Tagu. Oh my goodness. We're talking about the performance. See, I'm a boxing fan. I love the journey of the fighters. I don't expect every fighter to fight top fighters, a top fighter. But in the lightweight division, who is the top fighter? Now everybody fighting Lomachenko. Not everybody was fighting Teofimo. Huh? There's so much in lightweight division. Everybody, a lot of people was young in the lightweight division. So really, top fighters are really the top fighters that you're looking for. But I respect the journey. I want to see the journey. I want to see how these guys are getting better. Just like when I see Shakur Stevenson, what I say, you know what? He does everything right. Let me see what he could do good with the power, right? Okay, boom. All right, he need to fix his power, just like Edgar Berlanga. We like to see what's the next step for young fighters. He's been a long layoff. Guess what? The way that he went 12 rounds, damn, the stamina was up to par. Good. I like it. Marco in the building. What's good, baby? Marco! Good looking out. Gracias, mi hermano. Hey, smash the like button. Hey, smash the like button, my friends. My friends, smash the like button. Oh, pago la vaina aquí. Pago la vaina aquí. It seems like people just don't want to know the truth. First and foremost, I want to say this to my peoples. Do not compare me with any other channels, please. Hey, my gente, I love you. I love you, everybody here. One thing, please do it for me, okay? Do not compare me to any other channel. I am punch drunk, the only punch drunk. I don't compare to nobody. Me dejan quieto. I got my own lane, everybody. Hey, I understand there's people out there that be like, hey, yo, I like this guy. You just like this guy. They like this guy. I like this channel and I like this channel. Good. I love you very much. Do not compare me to any other channel because I know what the fuck is going on here in YouTube. Don't compare me. I'm here for boxing to preserve the sport of boxing, to preserve the fighters, the modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. This is me. I respect the fighters. This is me right here. These other people over here, they don't respect the fighters. They respect numbers. They respect the views. They like to dupe y'all. They spin the narrative. Don't not compare me to anybody. Say, I'm de aquí. This is for boxing. That's it. This is for boxing. Again, to preserve the sport of boxing, to preserve the fighters. The fighters get the benefit of the doubt right here in Punch Drunk Boxing, baby. Esta canal es para los boxeo. No es para la gente. Es para el boxeo. Los que pelean. ¿Oyeron? ¿Oyeron, mi gente? If y'all like the narrative, se van de aquí, que me importa a mí. Do not compare me with any other channel because I'm here for boxing. To preserve the sport of boxing, to preserve the fighters, to give the fighters the benefit of the doubt, the modern day warriors, the modern day gladiators that put their life on the line for pure entertainment. If you don't respect fighters, you would never love this channel. Se van de aquí, par de mamagüevito, everybody. Aquí es para los boxeos. Se respetan los boxeos aquí. Yeah, criticize them a little bit. Yeah, hold them accountable for certain things that you be like, come on, man, as a fan. Yeah, we could do that. But I like praise them more. Fuck it, hype them more. I'm not, we'll see what he does. We'll see what these fighters do next. Hey, yo, Punch, this channel said this, Punch. What you gonna say? What you gonna do? You see the narrative that they pushing? Deja esa vaina, que me importa de esa gente. ¿Qué me importa de esa gente? And then that narrative that people don't like in YouTube, and then there's other channels that like to debunk that narrative and make that their channel, and it's like this. Okay, this narrative, this guy and these guys are debunking this narrative. Yo estoy en medio aquí, mimito. I in the middle, my friend. No problem. No problem. Y'all acting like y'all family members to these fighters. You don't like Ryan Garcia. You hate Ryan Garcia because you're a fan of Canelo Alvarez and he left Eddie Reynoso, which feels to you that he left Canelo Alvarez. So fuck Ryan Garcia because he left one of your favorite fighters. Esa la vaina. That's the reason why you hate. Another reason why you hate Ryan Garcia is because he gets a lot of traffic in social media platform. Huh? You want him to get off social media. But you in social media all fucking day. You in social media all day. But you want Ryan Garcia to get off social media. Why is it social media? Why is he fighting the bodysuit? Why is he doing that? Huh? He can't be in TikTok, but you could be in TikTok. He can't be on Instagram, but you could be on Instagram. ¿Verdad? Porque tú eres un slave owner. Eso es lo que es ustedes. You want Ryan Garcia to be your fucking slave. Lo que hagan lo que ustedes quieran. Y que pelea como él quiere que ustedes pelean. Eso es lo que ustedes quieren, Eso es. Can't believe you cannot win 4 hours that night, brother. You're workaholic. Punch is spot on. Gracias, man. It's the truth, my friend. I understand this YouTube shit. Yeah. Esto no es de boxeo, mi gente. Esto es drama. This is entertaining. La gente no le importa de boxeo. Le gustan el chelito, the views. If you're built off Canelo channel, you cannot talk good about Charlo or Demetrius Andrade y toda esa vaina. If you're built off Deontay Wilder, you cannot talk good about Tyson Fury. No. It's about just feeding the subscribers and feeding the narratives, but not feeding the sport of boxing, baby. And that's why I'm here, to feed the sport of boxing. No, people are here to feed their subscribers whatever narrative works. Find the holes in YouTube. Find the holes. I know there's a lot of people that love Canelo Alvarez, so I could be a chess. So there's a market for everything, ladies and gentlemen. This is the truth. There's a market for everything. Your other favorite YouTube channel can't talk good about the fighter that you hate. You know why? Because it will lose you as a subscriber. They don't give a damn about the sport of boxing. They don't give a fuck about you and what you feel about the sport of boxing. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's the truth, motherfuckers. That's the truth. That's why I could be like, Canelo Alvarez is the best, el rey, el king. Demetrius Andrade no es terrible fighter. Oh, what you talking about? No, he's not a terrible fighter. Mámalo ahí, mamá huevazo. He's not a terrible fighter. Mama son un bicho ustedes. Oh, Punch, why you mad about there's a trilogy? Why you mad at Triple G? They're going to file a trilogy. Porque I mean, I'd rather have Canelo Alvarez fight for another undisputed, become undisputed, two different divisions in less than 1 year. Because I like legacy. And I want to see in the middleweight division all these guys fight together. And I want to see an undisputed in the middleweight division. Ustedes tienen problema con eso, eh? That doesn't make sense to you, motherfuckers? They working y'all good. And y'all letting yourself be worked like a piece of meat. That's what it is. They working y'all. Y ustedes se están dejando con la pierna abierta. Ahí entrando el bicho sin vaselina. Ustedes estúpido. This ain't about boxing. The more days go by, the more minutes go by. This ain't no fucking about boxing, all right? It's about pushing another motherfucking narrative. Y'all don't give a damn about the fighters. Y'all the same motherfuckers that don't give credit to fighters, but then we got his ass beaten down like a Deontay Wilder or Erickson Lubin. Then you got the nerve to say they got heart. And they got courage, and they got testicular fortitude. Motherfucker, they had heart, testicular fortitude since they entered the ring for the first time in their life. Erickson Lubin had heart when he was a child and entered into that ring. Deontay Wilder had heart when he had to enter that ring to take care of his daughter, motherfucker. He doesn't have heart because he got beaten up by Tyson Fury, stupid motherfuckers. Vamos a hablar de boxeo. El respeto se lo dan a la gente que pelean. Y no a ustedes que se sienten ahí haciendo nada. Estúpido. He didn't throw a jab. You don't know how to fucking throw a jab, motherfucker. You teach Ryan Garcia how to throw a jab. Maldito estúpido. Vamos a ver si tú te paras. Ven, párate. Teach Ryan Garcia how to throw a jab si tú sabes más que ese tipo. Dime. Levántate, maricón cuñazo. Usted es estúpido. Vamos a ver. Go to fucking Ryan Garcia's gym and show him how to throw a jab because you know more than him. I know. Get your plane ticket, bitches. Get in the ring, a ver. Tírale. It's so easy, ven. Séñale. Séñale a ese tipo how to throw a jab. Estúpido coñazo ustedes, Este canal de boxeo. Usted le gusta la drama. Motherfucking Pokies. 12-0 shutout. Power punches after power punches. That's not a. I mean, that against who, Punch? Against who? ¿Por qué tú miras boxeo? Why you look at boxing in the first place anyway? Huh? To be a bit of bitch? Huh? In family court? That's how you act? Huh? Háblame, gente. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Rockaward TV said, I need Spanish tutor. Haney goes 12 rounds with nobodies all the time. The dominance is look. The difference is Ryan Garcia last fight was throwing power punches after power punches from bell number 1 to blast the last bell. Effective aggression, going after Tagu. It's a difference between Shakur Stevenson, the fight before hearing, right? And he was just jabbing, outboxing the guy. But the fans didn't like the performance. And even Shakur Stevenson had to apologize because of that performance. Because they feel like you should have just go after the guy and not throw the jab. Just throw the jab and just, you know what I'm saying? The same shit that people wanted Ryan Garcia to do. Because if Ryan Garcia would have done that, guess what? If Ryan Garcia would have done that and still don't knock the guy out, you would have booed and said he was boring. But put it this way. The people that watch Ryan Garcia, that's critiquing Ryan Garcia, you don't think that was boring. But because people need to go to these platforms, and because they know that Ryan Garcia is a hated fighter, your videos will do better when you hate. You understand what I'm trying to say? People don't hate Ryan Garcia, and people don't want to critique Ryan Garcia. It's because in YouTube, hating is lucrative. With money and with views. If I have a video and I say Canelo Alvarez said this to Demetrius Andre or Charlo or David Benavidez, que esa gente son maricón, I could put Charlo en un maricón. Y'all would like it. Okay, you will support me if I disrespect fighters every single day. You will support me. Tú quieres que yo diga que Demetrius Andre es un pájaro. You will support me. Tú quieres que yo le falto el respeto, disrespect Deontay Wilder, because in YouTube, he's a hater fighter. Y'all don't want me to praise fighters. Y'all don't want me to praise fighters. You don't like when fighters are being praised. That's why every American fighter is hated. That's why you can't even pinpoint which is the American fighter that we adore, that we hold up high, like Sugar Ray Leonard. You know what I'm saying? Like Oscar de la Hoya when he was in his prime, like Mike Tyson, like Larry Holmes and stuff like that. No. Now it's a whole different type of society. It's about hate. Like I said last night in my live. But you don't get. I gotta keep on talking about this shit because I'm in this community, and this community is a fucking cesspool. That's what it is. It's not about boxing. I thought this community was about hardcore boxing fans. This is not about hardcore boxing fans. This is about which narrative makes you feel good about yourself. One narrative makes you feel good about your agenda. Who's the most beloved American fighter right now? Nobody. You know why? Because you hate them. And these boxing content creators, they know how to maneuver the followers and the subscribers. They don't respect you. They don't respect you. I'm just giving you the truth. So please, people, do not compare me with any other motherfucking channel. Because to be honest, I don't know a lot of channels. There's some channels, a little bit of channels that really do it for boxing, that really love the sport of boxing, that really respect these fighters. A lot of motherfuckers, they love boxing in the beginning, and then they find out that, you know what, man, I could take care. Shit, I find an angle. I find an angle where to make money. I find an angle where to get views. Shit, I can't like this guy. You don't like if I talk good about fucking T.O. and then talk good about Devin Haney. You'll be like, yo, but fucking Devin Haney, come on, Punch. You know that Devin Haney ain't fighting nobody. Or I have my critiques of fighters and stuff like that, but también I gotta praise these fighters. You know why? Because they're modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. Y'all don't like that. You let me know which YouTuber says that these are my modern day warriors and modern day gladiators. Find me the fucking YouTuber right now. And I'll send him the motherfucking link so we could praise fighters all fucking day. Tell me what YouTuber in boxing say that these are their modern day warriors and modern day gladiators. Huh? This ain't no fucking about boxing no more. And YouTube is not about boxing anymore. It's sick. Motherfuckers want to talk about Ryan Garcia mental illness. Over here, this is Bellevue Hospital, bitch. This is Bellevue Hospital. Aquí que están los craqueros y toda esa gente. Aquí en YouTube Boxing. Ahí está que están todos los craqueros. Punch, the most American fighters of today are weenies. No, weenies. They're scared to fight each other. Gotta keep it 100. Oscar, if you think they weenies, pues vete pa un gym y díselo en la cara. No me diga eso a mí, Oscar. Oscar, if these American fighters son weenies, vete pa el gym y díselo en la cara de ellos. A ver lo que te hacen a ti. Oscar, ve un hombre, porque si tú lo puedes decir aquí mismito, díselo a ellos ahí en la cara. Tenemos un gym aquí mismito. Mira, Secretary Checo works out in Brooklyn. Dile a ese tipo que es un weenie. A Richie Comey también, he's in the Bronx. Hey, Javier Fortuna, he be working out here in the Bronx as well. Díselo a esa gente, ven para acá, ven. Díselo a esa gente en la cara de ellos que son weenie. Es el falta de respeto que me quillan a mí. El falta de respeto que la gente le tienen a lo que pelean. The disrespect that people like to give fighters. You want to disrespect fighters in the panel, in the channel. Sí, es verdad, pero díselo en la cara a ellos, a ver. Díselo. What are they, pussies now? Bums? Pussies? ¿Ah? Díselo en la cara, galleta. Y hasta yo le doy una galleta a lo que dicen eso. Mi hermano, hey, yo, my friend died in the ring. Dime que esto es lo que pelas son weenies. Vete para un gym. Vete para un gym y deja de estar hablando zika. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. That is not about boxing. That people that's watching this fight don't understand this sport. I thought coming into this community is boxing fans. I thought they will understand the sport and will understand the statistical fortitude and the sacrifices the fighter has to go out there to step inside that ring. Man, you gotta have some fucking balls, bro. You gotta have heart that not all humans have, bro. Motherfuckers, you will fucking go to the bathroom and take a timeout for a paper cut. Meanwhile, paper cut, you will go to the fucking bathroom and ask for a fucking timeout and take that shit with Band-Aid. You won't even take one round. You won't even take 1 minute of what Lubin went through. You won't take 1 minute of that. Ni un minuto, par de mamagüevo todito. Ni un minuto. Deontay Wilder this, Deontay Wilder this. Not 1 minute of the beating that Tyson Fury giving you will take it. Ryan Garcia is a diva. I want to see you get in the ring with Ryan Garcia to see how much of a diva he is. Ponte ahí, malparido. Please, hey, my gente, love you. Don't compare me, please, to nobody. Yo soy Punch Drunk. I'm not comparable. And they could say the same thing. Please do not compare me to nobody. Don't put me in nobody's boat. I am Punch Drunk Boxing. El pastor de boxeo. The man of the pulpit. A mí no me comparan con gente. Everybody, all the boxing content creator that keep it on boxing logically, objectively, God bless you, love your work and things of that nature, but I didn't come over here for any of the boxing content creator. I came over here, I started the channel for the fighters. To have a different, a new platform for the fighters. No me compare, please. I love you, everybody, goody. Make your money, make your videos, toda esa vaina, love you, have a good job, do a good work, my friend. Don't compare me. I haven't met one motherfucker that have the passion that I got for the sport of boxing, but no me comparen, please. Hazme el favor. Mike from Boston, Deontay Wilder had egg weight form bash into his skull. Punch, where the moonshine at though? I'm moonshine, I'm moonshined up on a regular basis. I am. It's ingrained in my system, bro. Dr. Mofongo, dímelo, mi hermano, ¿cómo está? Dímelo, Punch. I would never call a fighter a bum, etc. But I will say more of them do need to fight names in their division, similar to what Canelo been doing about Charlo, Benavidez, Andre. I understand. But let's not just pinpoint it there. We all want to see the best fighting the best. We all want that. But we all know that the best fighting the best in boxing is not always it's not always like that. It's a build-up. You build them up as a fighter. You fight, look, ladies and gentlemen, you get the 4 rounders, the 6 rounders, the 8 rounders, the 10 rounders. You get the veterans, right? You get the veterans out the way, right? And then you get tested really real. You know what I'm saying? You get tested and you got to pass the test, right? And depending how you pass that test, and they get you in there with another best. See, I enjoy the build of a fighter. I enjoy the journey of Virgil Ortiz. I enjoy the journey of Boots Ennis. I enjoy the journey of Ryan Garcia and Teofimo and Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney. I enjoy it. And yes, we critique, and yes, we hold them accountable. For the most part, I rather praise. You think I'm going to critique a 12-0, a 12-0 shutout? The man threw a bunch of power punches after power punches, did not take one round off. Even there's fights that we be like, hey, yo, okay, he's taking a round off. Okay, he's taking a round off. I understand when there's fighters that haven't been in the ring for quite some time. There's certain things that's called ring rust. So as a fan, I gotta respect that. I gotta understand that. Me as a hardcore boxing fan, see, a casual wouldn't understand that, but as a boxing fan, I'll be okay. He's on ring rust. But damn, how did he look in his layoff? Did he look good? He did a good job. She did a good job. Okay, he's coming up on weight or whatever. He's coming down on weight. It's easy just to say things, but our job is to analyze it. Mi hermano, vete de aquí. Even if a motherfucker knocks out the dude, it's just like Edgar Berlanga when he knocked the dude in the 10th in the first round, and Andre Rose had to make him do push-ups, right? In the end of the day, nothing is ever good enough. Okay? In the end of the day, especially you, a young fighter, you always should be working on something. Always should be working on something. But he calls out somebody, you mad. He don't call out somebody, you mad. He's on Instagram, you mad. He leaves Ed Reynoso, you mad. He got Joe Goosen, you mad. He's with his baby mama on vacation, you mad. He has another kid, you mad. He pulls out of a fight to reconstruct the contract, you mad. He got surgery, you mad. And it goes with all the fighters. Jamal Charlo calling people out, you mad. And Mike Tyson in a podcast, he don't call nobody out, you mad. But call somebody out. But then if he calls somebody out, you mad. Diablo, la gente está aquí en droga, my friend. ¡Manteca están ustedes! See, I watch boxing like this. If I'm not doing live commentary, if you haven't followed me doing live commentary, I'm fucking hype. You know why? Because I'm enjoying fucking boxing. You think I'm going to put my family in the back burner? Huh? Put my kids in the back burner, my wife in the back burner, so I could just watch and hate? And my wife be like, "What you doing? You hate all these you hate all these motherfuckers, man. Go to fucking bed. I just hate this motherfucker right here. Watching boxing. Look at Ryan Garcia, mira. Look how the way he talking. Look at the way that he shaved. Why he don't get a goatee? Or a beard like everybody else and stuff like that. Mira, look at that green. Look at that green fucking trunk. Why he can have it black? Huh? Well, he think he's money green, right? Look, why did he got fearless king? He's not a fucking king. Why he throwing a bunch of left hooks? Why he just can't throw the jab? Now he's throwing the jab. Why you can't throw a left hook? Look, why he's going to the body? Why you can't throw a headshot? Why you shooting the right? Why you can't shoot the left? But why you shooting the uppercut? Why you can't shoot the left hook? Why you can't shoot the right cross? I don't like the fucking round. Yeah, he won the round, but I don't like the round. Round number 2. Oh shit, he knocked him down, but why he can't knock him out? See, Saved by the Bell. Man. Round number 3. Yeah, he's aggressive, but he got to work behind the jab. But throw a jab. Yeah, they saying there's a good body shot, but fuck it, throw the jab. Yeah, left hook landed, but throw the jab. Yeah, right cross landed, but throw the jab. Round 4, man. Yeah, he won. He won the round, but fuck it. Round number 5. See, I think that's how people watch Ryan Garcia. That's how people watch the fights nowadays. Catherine Murray, what's good? What's good? What's good? Catherine Murray, good looking out. Appreciate that. That's how people watch boxing. That's how the haters watch boxing. Everybody want to be a teacher, but nobody knows shit. ¿Verdad? Nobody want to enjoy these fighters. If you felt that Emmanuel Tagu was not a great opponent, but you know what you should have done? The haters. I'm talking about the Ryan Garcia haters. If you felt that Emmanuel Tagu was not a good opponent, que era un viejo from Ghana, whatever it is, he was not going to be fighting the top lightweight. He was not going to fight Loma. He was not going to fight Devin. He was not going to fight Tio. He was not going to fight Jamonta Tank Davis. You knew that Ryan Garcia was not going to fight none of those guys. So you know what you should have done that Saturday? You should have spent time with your family, your kids, go out, spend the night, make some good loving with the wife, you know what I'm saying? Or go a barbecue or take a trip, go to the Poconos or whatever in your city, you know, outside of the city, enjoy your family, go to the bar, go to the club, have a friend outing, go to the movies. No, ustedes vieron esa pelea su hate. Fucking Ryan Garcia. Fuck that motherfucker. I'm gonna fuck about him. Honey, come to bed. Que déjame quieta, mujer. Que estoy mirando este palomo. But you hate on him. So what? I want to hate him more than making love to you. Go to sleep. Déjame, no me toque, mujer. Que I need to hate him. Go. But come on, you haven't given me dick in all these weekends because you watch boxing every weekend and you don't like none of these. But vete, cota. That I love to hate them more than I love to fuck you. Coño, déjame quieto. And then right there, when you watching Ryan Garcia and you hating on them, and your chick is all mad and she's looking behind you, looking at Ryan Garcia, mira ese tipo, mira qué bonito, dia. Ojalá que sea mi novio, tú verás. Ahora yo voy a tener este boxeo de verdad. Now I'm really gonna love boxing. All right. And I want to watch all the Ryan Garcia fights. Sigue ahí. Oh shit. Learn the electric slide, anything other than that. I'm always defending Thurman. I drove 16 hours to meet him. Deluxe recording. What's good, man? Yo, Punch, what's good, my brother Vaughn? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. We're having an intervention right here. The haters. We're having an intervention. We're trying to figure out what's the hate on a shutout. We're trying to figure out. We're trying to figure out the intervention. We're trying to figure out what's the hate. You know what I'm saying? We understand as hardcore boxing fans, as hardcore boxing fans, yo, that picture should have been my picture when Will Smith smacked Chris Rock. Saying, look at Chris Rock, man, he ain't doing too good, yo. After the smack. People complain about pay-per-view. People complain about pay-per-view buys. People complain about views. People complain about belt federation. People complain about the fighters and how they fight and what they do and how they call out, how they market themselves. People mad at the promoters. People are just mad. This is like bitter. People are just mad. But you know what? It sells. It's lucrative. It's for views. If I wanted to come out here every single day and do videos after live, shitting on people, shitting on the fighters, you know I could do that. And you know what? I'll get supported too. Because negative, it seems like in boxing, negative sells a lot, especially in YouTube. See, think about it. San Antonio did not reflect what's on YouTube. San Antonio, and after the fight, did not reflect on what people were saying in YouTube. Imagine if people complain about sex as much as boxing. They don't even, hey, Vaughn, they're not even, yo, Val, they're not even having sex. They rather spend their Saturday hating on the fighter. You know what I'm saying? It's like we think backwards. You know what I'm saying? What now is we getting into the groove of when you get your ass kicked, now we respect you. Look, I don't like Ryan, but I always give credit when it's due. Kings of the Commonwealth. And I'm not here for people to say you gotta like Ryan or you gotta be a fan of Ryan. This is not what it is. Everybody got a fan. Everybody, sometimes you walk into the sport because you're a fan of one fighter and he makes you love the sport of boxing, or she makes you like the sport of boxing, right? I'm not saying be a fan. I'm not saying that. And I'm not saying you gotta like them. All I'm saying is, what's the fucking hate with 12 round shutout? 12 round shutout. And a dude is going out there trying to knock the motherfucker out, and it's actually highly entertaining every round. But it's not, this goes beyond Ryan Garcia. I just want to know where the hate stems from. Or this is that a lot of people have adopted the feeling of your favorite YouTube channel. That's what it is. Come on, let's be real. Let's be real. Are people really fans of boxing, or people just can't watch boxing every day or can't analyze the sport of boxing or the fighters, that y'all depend on YouTube content creators to give you the analysis and the narrative and y'all run with it? Is that what it is? We could be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be real. This is the intervention right here. Or y'all mad? Let's be real. Come on, I want people to be real. Are you mad? Do you see Ryan Garcia the same way? You know what I'm saying? Let's say you're a massive fan of Canelo Alvarez. I love Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? Respect Canelo Alvarez, the king of boxing, the cash cow, the 4-division world champion, the super middleweight undisputed, the walking Hall of Fame at the age of 31, fighting consistently. Is it the discredit of Canelo Alvarez that gave Ryan Garcia? This is why you may not like Ryan Garcia. Do you hate another boxer because they are the poster boy of the boxing content creator that you may hate? So maybe you respect Earl Spence, but because you hate this channel that pump Earl Spence, you hate Earl Spence. Trust me, I've been there when I was in elementary. I was a Knicks fan that hated Michael Jordan, but I hated Michael Jordan more because all my friends was a Chicago Bulls fan. So I used to argue with them every day, which make me hate Michael Jordan even more. Right? Is that what it is? Let us know. That's what it is. Just be honest. I hate this person because I hate this boxing content creator that talks about this person, which makes me hate him more. Is that's what it is? Fundora versus Lubin was more entertaining, and it was at the same time. Yeah, it was. It was entertaining. I caught the beginning of the fight as well that same night. Dr. Mofongo, Dominique. Gonna be honest though, Punch. People get fed up because we see these guys' prime years flying by and not fighting names. People get on them because we feel they're great and not testing themselves. Okay, so we feel like they're great, right? But let's say a Ryan Garcia that's 23 years old. Is he in his prime or any closer in his prime? Is Devin Haney in his prime? You know what I'm saying? Even in Shakur, they in their prime. We've seen great people do it at a young age, but that's not really normal. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I tell people stop comparing these guys to greatness. You know what I'm saying? Don't compare them to the don't compare them. You could compare a style, but don't compare a career because not everybody going to be Wilfred Benitez. Not everybody going to become a world champion at the age of 17. Not everybody going to get a chance like Oscar De La Hoya at the age of 23 to fight a legend like Julio Cesar Chavez. This don't happen every day. You know what I'm saying? This don't happen all the time. Some people don't get the opportunities. These fighters sometimes don't get the opportunity. So if we know the sport of boxing, this is the platform. We are the hardcore boxing fans right here. Tune into ESPN right now. They ain't talk about boxing. Tune into Fox. They're not talking about boxing. So everybody here in the comments section, I believe that probably like 90% we're all hardcore boxing fans. Let me know if I'm lying. You just be like, no, I'm not a hardcore boxing fan. I don't know two shits about boxing. Well, I don't know too much. I'm a casual of the sport of boxing. See, I'm a casual of the UFC. The reason why I don't even talk too much about the UFC because I'm a natural UFC casual, which it will be a disservice for me to do a whole fucking live and content and act like I know what the hell is going on. So I'm just going to enjoy whatever I see in the UFC and give credit to those warriors, right? I don't know too much, so I can't break it down. That ground and pound, I hate the ground and pound, but I can't. But there's a science and an art to it. You know, they're not gonna talk about boxing if we get in Garcia and Tago or Tank versus Rolly. But we should talk. If we're hardcore boxing fans, we could watch a Garcia and Tago. Yo, we seen upsets before. We seen, and that's why I say yes. That's why I say yes. Well, last night I said Muhammad Ali's hardest opponents was George Chuvalo. People would think that is Joe Frazier. People would think that is Foreman. People would think that is Ken Norton. Muhammad Ali said my toughest opponent was George Chuvalo from Canada. Like being a hardcore boxing fan is just not to respect the great, the elites. Ryan Garcia, has he done anything to be an elite? Has even Dev been done things to be an elite? George Cambosa just fought one elite fighter and beat Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez is young 16-0 that beat Nakatani, but was Nakatani elite and Comey elite. They're building into elite. Some people got to understand also the ranking system. Some people are skipped in the ranking system. That's why once before, let's say a Devin Haney was number 17 and George Cambosa was number 19, and then Devin Haney fought one fight and it skipped him all the way to number 2. You would think that, okay, now Devin Haney is in another level of George Cambosa, but he just don't got that promoter or don't got that investment that's going to pay the best sanctioning fees to chase the sanctioning, the sanctioning, the ranking to be a top 10. Y'all got to understand that too. That's why we do here. That's why I tell y'all right here in this channel. Watch out for this. Everybody looking at the titles, look at the ranking system. You're going to see a fighter that's going to be ranked number 15, and then by tomorrow, he's ranked number 6, and you're going to be like, what the fuck happened? Behind the scenes politics happen. Moonshine, you've been screaming since last night. You still got a voice. It's amazing. Just hey, yo, because I'm passionate about boxing. I feel like my sport could be one of the forefronts of sports entertainment here in America. But all we do is hate all day long. With our hate, they're not gonna reach the masses like that no more. That's why ESPN is only gonna be talking about anybody that's sour top rank, and they're not gonna be talking about fighters like that because we talk shit about them all day. Everybody is, I don't know. Well, we gotta see what we gotta see. They gotta fight these fights. So we're gonna shit on them. Or we're gonna shit on him because he ain't throw no fucking jab. Fucking, I'm a Roy Jones Jr. fan. I don't know that Roy Jones Jr. led with a lead hook. He rarely threw jabs. He rarely set up with jabs. He said everything with the lead hook. Manny Pacquiao just learned how to throw a good stiff jab later in his career. They ain't taking no greatness out of him. The beauty about boxing is everybody different. Not everybody could be Muhammad Ali. And yes, 101, the jab is going to take you around the world. A lot of our great fighters did things that is not tradition, right? Muhammad Ali was off reflexes a lot. Off reflexes. When he lost his reflexes, he really started getting caught. Matter of fact, Muhammad Ali got put down before Sonny Liston twice. Before Sonny Liston. That's why they thought that if he fight Sonny Liston, that he was going to get killed in the ring. He did a lot of things undisciplined. Roy Jones Jr. did a lot of things undisciplined. But you know what? The other things made him greater. Prince Nassim did a lot of things undisciplined. But that doesn't mean that you take away everything that these guys are doing in entertainment-wise and things of that nature. Everybody is different. That's the beauty about boxing. Certain people do a lot of things undisciplined, but they become greater. Not become greater, but they're great in their own right. Appreciate that the kid did a fucking 12-0 shutout and showed you stamina. Did he get caught? Did he get caught? Did he get dropped? Did he go through adversity? Did he get a cut? Did he get a bruise? Come on, man. Y'all hating for no fucking reason. Y'all nitpicking like fucking bitter bitches. Y'all nitpicking. Y'all beta males, bro. Move on to the next fight. Hopefully we get Tank versus Ryan Garcia. Let's talk about skills. Tank Davis is gonna fight Rolly Romero. Is Rolly Romero's one of the quintessential technician out there? You know that he's not technical. You know that. So are you gonna watch the fight? You gonna watch Tank Davis versus Rolly? Yes or no? Or you gonna fake it and say, I ain't buying the pay-per-view, but yeah, you gonna buy the pay-per-view, but it sounds good to say you ain't gonna buy the pay-per-view. Why people even still faking when they behind avatars anyway? Like, ain't nobody know nobody out here. Shit, I'm the only one that's showing my face. Great job by Sebastian Fundora out there. Great job. Great job to all the modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. They put their life on the line for pure entertainment, man. I gave my prayers. My prayers was out before I went to sleep for these fighters. I'm going to watch because I'm a fan of Tank Davis. Joshua Little John. Cool, right? Just like I'm like, hey, yo, I'm a fan of Thurman. I'm going to buy the fucking pay-per-view. I don't go fuck anybody saying. I'm going to watch the pay-per-view. I'm going to pay for the pay-per-view. But as a matter of fact, you know what I did? I did something better. I went to the fight. If boxing had commissioners, things will be settled. Boxing is good to me right now, and I think that boxing is great right now. We're about to get Earl Spence versus Eudenis Ugas. And then the week after, we're about to get Tyson Fury and Dillian White. And then the week after, we're going to get Amanda Serrano versus Katie Taylor. On the same day, we get Shakur Stevenson and Oscar Valdez. What do boxing fans have to complain about? Why are we going to complain? Where is there to complain right now? And then after that, we got Canelo Alvarez versus Buffalo Cinco de Mayo. And then after that, we got an undisputed with Jamel Charlo versus Brian Castano, 154. Where is there to complain right now? Isn't our weekend as boxing fans going to be lovely? Where is there to complain? Why are we complaining? Huh? And then in June, we gonna get who we got in June. In June, we gonna get Cambosa. Cambosa versus Devin Haney. And then 3 days later, we got Naoya Inoue versus Nonito Donaire. Look at that. Isn't boxing beautiful? What is there to complain? What is there to hate? Let's break down the fighters. But if it's a 12-0 shutout, ain't nothing really to talk about. Ain't really nothing to talk about, really. And if the guy says what he says in a post-fight interview, I should have cut the ring off better, then he's already, that's it. He self-critiqued himself. That's it. It's not like he's delusional about something that he didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Durant quit, but we still love him. Facts. This is what I'm saying, that people just want to complain for no reason. Durant is quit, but you know what? Roberto Duran is in a lot of pugilists top 5, not even top 10. Roberto Duran is in top 5. He's in top 5 of Floyd Mayweather. He's in top 5 of Mike Tyson. Roberto Duran, that quit in the ring, is a top 5 all-time fighters for a lot of pugilists in the game. Dímelo Punch, repeta, piece of the chat. What's good, Just Blaze? What's good, Con? What's good, Con? Victor, what's good? I'm gonna hold on. He said Bullshot Conversation is coming up with narratives with Fundora loaded and no drug testing. You know what I'm saying? Is that if that's what he wants to give his people and his subscribers, then that's for himself and his subscribers. If he didn't enjoy that fight, if he just can't see that Sebastian Fundora just was a better man that night, that he needs to take away from Fundora, because it might bring some views for his channel, negative sells, drama sells, and if his subscribers eat that up, then that's what his subscribers want to listen to. People come here and try to hold me accountable for something they don't agree. They'll be like, hey, yo, Punch, I disagree. Nah, Punch, you wildin' out. Nah, Punch, like with the Triple G stuff. Okay. Y'all got the right to. Y'all subscribe. Y'all follow. Y'all trying to challenge me, put me good. We're all boxing fans. We don't agree with everything. But I ain't going to take away nothing from Sebastian Fundora like that. You just going to accuse him of cheating like that? That's what you just going to do? Huh? There's other people like to subscribe to the negativity, then go ahead. But I'm not here almost, y'all could debunk it all y'all want. I'm not here to debunk other narrative. That's their narrative, that's their channel, that's their platform, that's their community. It is what it is. It is what it is. We all grown. You got the mind of your own. All I Punch. I didn't see anything wrong with King Ryan performance after being out for 1 year. Me either, Scott. I ain't seen nothing wrong, but there's people out there that feel like he just didn't do enough, or he should just have done way better. There's a lot of things he need to work on, and if he was in the ring with somebody else, he would have lost. I don't know, man. I agree with you, Sky. That's why these guys ain't ever gonna get their just due. And these girls too. Just let's think about it, that Clarissa, look at it, even in women boxing. Jessica McCaskill needs to get a deal from Matchroom, a guy in the UK. Alicia Baumgartner needed to get her deal out there in the UK. Clarissa Shields needed to get her deal, her network deal out there in the UK. Amanda Serrano teamed up with Jake Paul so they could put some respect in her value. Really, Jake Paul needed to come to boxing to put respect. That means no power entity with money, promoters couldn't put respect on Amanda Serrano. No power entity couldn't do that. We needed Jake Paul, the 24-year-old TikToker, YouTuber, Instagrammer, to put value in Amanda Serrano, the 7th division world champion, the knockout pound for pound king, queen of the sport of boxing. You know why? Because we're just a bunch of haters. That's what we are. Our top 2 women fighter needs to go to the MMA to make some money. So they need a box, and they need to go to the MMA to make some money. And then when Clarissa Shield actually goes out there to the MMA and she get beaten, what happened? What happened to the invincibility? She needed to go out there and you know, she don't got that invincibility anymore, especially as a fighter, as a boxer. Yes, but we did that. Us not supporting did that. Almost all current elite have went 12 with beforehand virtual unknowns. It's a problem for haters when Ryan does it. Make it make sense. It's how he won the 12 rounds. It's how he did the 12 rounds. Some dudes, they just try to save themselves, not to be harmed, not to risk it. And that's why people saw when Shakur Stevenson, the fight before Jamel Herring, even Shakur Stevenson had to apologize because it seemed like he didn't want to take the risk, even with all the skill set. Ryan Garcia was going out there trying to knock the hat off. That it was entertaining. And the people in the stadium was entertaining. Just like when Martinez was trying to do the Chocolatito, even though Chocolatito won, but he was going out there. So you give credit to Martinez, even though that he wasn't winning he didn't win almost no rounds. He probably won 1 round in my scorecard, Martinez, but you give credit for his efforts. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand, like, yo, it's not about, you don't got to praise him, but you don't got to shit on them. Okay, it's not a masterpiece. It's not a great performance, but it's not a bum-ass performance either. And it's not a performance that we need to critique Ryan Garcia. Also, everybody does it, so he gets no credit. We're living in that world. Well, a lot of people have done that before. Why we gotta praise him? Why is Ryan Garcia? Why we become hater? How about just praise everything that they do? How about that? Hold on, give me a second. Oh, let me see. Let me read. Yo, I'm from Puerto Rico, and when Amanda Serrano to do a boxing event, literally the tickets were so expensive that the show even didn't happen. That's why she's broke. You can't try to ignore my comment. Oh, I didn't ignore no comment, bro. I didn't know. I'm saying you can have all your opinions y'all want. It's up to me to. You can't try to ignore my comment, but you know what I'm talking about. Ha 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 ha. Okay. I miss Fundora because of Ryan Garcia's overlap. Now I'm trying to see a video or a rerun. Tagu fought the entire fight in retreat for survival. It makes it for a lackluster contest when that happens, but that's not Garcia's fault. Even when he was going backwards, I just saw the effect of aggression of Ryan Garcia. I saw that he went out there and wanted it. Every punch that he threw was trying to hurt the man, and knowing that he had surgery on the right hand, then as a fan, right, as even as a person looking at boxing, I can be like, okay, his stamina is good. That means his training camp went well, meaning Joe Goosen did a good job with his stamina. His right hand, he just had a surgery. The way he was landing a lot of right hands in that fight. That means, okay, as a young fighter, okay, his right hand is good. He didn't hurt his right hand. He said that, yeah, he's probably a little swollen up, but good. That's a good sign. So moving up to the next opponent, now he could get that elite opponent, right? Because he's coming off of injury, surgery, and he's coming off a layoff. So me as a hardcore boxing fan, these are the things that I rather look. So when we're analyzing something, we're the hardcore boxing fans, right? So we know more than the casuals, right? So we're looking at, give me one second. Forgot the charger. So, Jojo talking like he did something to Devin. Why do people tackle? So, if I say, okay, he got a right hand, he had surgery on the right hand. Oh shit, it looked good. Okay, all right. He threw a lot of right hands, connecting with a lot of right hands. Great. Left hook. As a matter of fact, his right hand was actually better than his left hook. His left hook he was missing. He was missing on left hooks, right? Was shooting that left hook to the body real well, but he was overextending the left hook. That could be probably ring rust or something like that, or you know what I'm saying. Taco did a good job of just staying very, very low, but also could have knocked him out too. So I'm looking at that as a fan, but still admiring that his approach to the fight each and every round was good. But I'm not going to nitpick and take away from a dominance performance, from a masterpiece performance. Yes, to me it was. You guys hit the like button, please, because it helps with the algorithm. That's what I'm talking about, Choice, man. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Yeah, smash the like button. Support the channel. You know what I'm saying? The other channels that y'all talk shit about, people support them. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if I was throwing a narrative out, right? Maybe they'll love it. Punch, you usually shit on guys like Rigondeaux and Devin saying they are boring. But now Ryan got to be supported. I ain't say that. I didn't say that Ryan was boring. Was Ryan boring? Huh? You shit on somebody is not shit on. Is that if you're an elite, if you got technician like a Rigondeaux is probably one of the best technicians of this generation. So if you know with your technique and your ability, and the man in front of you got nothing compared to you, you got to go out there and just take him out. Not act like you can't take the risks. This fight was round 1 to round 12, trying to demolish a man. Ain't nothing shit on that. Paper cuts hurt and on heart to heal. What I said about the other fights with the other guys. That's the difference. It wasn't boring. Ryan Garcia shit wasn't boring. Taco used to surviving in the jungle. Oh. For real, people, if you like the channel, just take a second. Masterpiece, that's the rum talking. Nah, that's the masterpiece for me. That's a masterpiece. That's a masterpiece. Because if I shit on Ryan Garcia, people will agree with me. Y'all want me to shit on it? Y'all want me to give, oh, that's satisfactory. That's all right. Right? That's all right. You know what I'm saying? I love praising fighters, man. People got a problem with praise. High low, dime low, Mr. Moonshine, the keeper of objectivity in boxing. That's what I'm talking about. High low. Good looking now. Always supporting my brother. Appreciate you. So NYC, you don't want me to say masterpiece. So that's the junk talking because you don't want me to praise Ryan Garcia. You rather me say that's an eye performance with a shot fighter or a trash fighter. I think that type of lingo people love. in boxing. Come on, he was fighting a cab driver. He's a fucking bum. He should have took him out in that second round. That's better. What's the masterpiece then? Let me ask you a question, NYC Boxing. Let's just say, I'm not saying you got to agree with me. NYC Boxing, did he win every round? Did he win every minute of every round? Yes or no? Hmm? Did he win every minute, every second of every round? I'm just asking, my brother. Just asking. Just asking. He said, Punch, you a real one, but you move goalposts too much, man. You literally make the degrading pigs to mock Clarissa, but now it's time to support Ryan. You support every fighter equally. Man, you know when it's time to joke around, it's joke around, Reyes. Come on, man. Never talk shit about her skills and talent. Come on, man. We could talk about people's appearance. We could talk about people's clothes. We could talk about shit like that. You know when it's joking. You know when I'm having a skit. You know that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, of course, but for some masterpiece, it's for very exceptionally skilled. Tell me a masterpiece. NYC Boxing, then tell me the masterpiece. Tell me who gave you a masterpiece. Was the mat? Just want to know. Is it only a masterpiece if you're fighting an elite fighter and you dominate the elite fighter or something like that? Technically wise, you beat them in everything, in every category. Did Ryan Garcia just what did he do to what did Tagu do? Anything that Tagu did? Any round, any second of the round, I just want to know. Or are we looking for something just to discredit, or it's hard because our ego won't let us say, wow, great masterpiece, great fight, awesome performance? Or is that our ego that doesn't want to give that type of praise to a fighter because that ego hurts us? Or that's what it is? Trust me, I've been there before. I've been there before. Right of the storm, people are never satisfied. Just a $1 hooker. Best skits in YouTube. That's what I'm talking about, Kendall. What's good, Kendall? Khan said, I didn't give any rounds to Tagu. I didn't give any rounds to Tagu as well. So I'm just saying in my mind, if I no rounds to Tagu, masterpiece? Is that too far fetched? Beat him on every power punch. If how we score bouts, right? I say it all the time when I'm doing my live commentary. Clean, effective punches, power punches primary, jab secondary. Ring generalship, who controls the 3-minute intervals of each round? He controls the 3-minute intervals of each round. Clean, effective aggression. Was there effective aggression? Defense, did he get hit? So tell me, what is the definition? Why is the masterpiece? People are catching a heart attack off masterpiece. It's because I'm praising a fighter, and that just people don't like to hear other people praise a fighter because it's abnormal in boxing. It's abnormal to praise people because that's the American toxic. We can't praise them. We cannot praise fighters. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. This has been going on forever. Ali faced this type of criticism as well. B-Hop has, many others have. So do we continue it? So Khan, should I call it out and be like, something is wrong? People have their own criteria based on their expectations. So the expectations coming from an injury, hand injury, layoff, what was the expectation for Ryan Garcia? George says a masterpiece for me is a 12-round shutout. In Ryan Garcia's in the Ryan Garcia style, masterpiece. Masterpiece could be the sweet science, not just a beatdown. So his beatdown didn't have a sweet science to it. Then he threw good left hooks to the body, good straight right hands that connected on a constant basis. Great effective pressure. Now, could he cut the ring off better? Yes, but he said on the post-fight interview. So when somebody already knows what they could do better, then it's easy for us to not even mention it because he already self-critiqued himself. This wasn't a top 10 Ryan Garcia performance. This is not being a masterpiece. So what's a masterpiece? If you ask me, a masterpiece is a Shakur versus Jamel Hearing, a masterpiece. Okay, that's a masterpiece. Good. You know, won almost every round, was first, power punches, did everything, right? Power punches, great jab, great angles, good defense. He was just first, you know what I'm saying? He couldn't catch up with the speed, he couldn't catch up with the timing. Shakur Stevenson, great, and we praise Shakur Stevenson for that. I praise Shakur Stevenson for that. Go check my videos and my videos after that. Masterful performance, not a masterpiece. Okay, Ben, I could rock with that. See, I could rock with that, Ben. See, now this is how we talk as boxing fans. You see, right? Masterful performance, not a masterpiece. I like that. I like that. I think, but that was my hold on. That was my thumbnail, right? Of the fight. Right? Look. Hold on. Right? Masterful performance. Masterful performance. Right? So we good, Ben. Anytime you make a dude run the whole fight screaming, you're the true champ, Lemon Pepper, you did your thing. Punch, the way Ryan performed, I don't see anyone at 135 beating him. He knows how to use his height. He has stamina and power for 12 rounds and is not afraid to get hit and go Mexican style. See, Reyes, you understand? Now we're talking. We're talking about, this is what I'm talking about, right? That's some real shit right there. That's some real shit right there. Right? What's so hard? Right, Reyes? What's so hard? That's how you described it. Perfect. Perfect. I mean, you don't got to say master. That's just me. You don't got to say that, but perfect. Punch, read it wrong. Masterpiece, no need, KO. Okay. Good looking out, Donnie. Okay, I feel you. Yeah, masterful performance, not a masterpiece. Okay, that's that. I could, not a masterpiece. We could go with that. I could go with that. That's highly fair. Masterful. I said masterful performance. I just added the masterpiece today, right? But that's very, very accurate. Because when you're saying a master, right? Even with you said levels, you could see he was just levels way above Umtagu. So now when we're looking at this fight, right? So we enjoying the journey of a fighter. Then we're looking what's next for Ryan Garcia. Is he ready for an elite fighter with that type of performance? Yes. Could we question the right hand after the surgery? Just like, look, what we're going to look. Okay, your Dennis Ugas going to be fighting Earl Spence. When Earl Spence fought Danny Garcia, what we was waiting for, right? I even wanted to take it out the. Nah. If Earl Spence said that he's good about the car crash, then he's good about the car crash. But everybody was like, let's see how Earl Spence going to perform with the car crash, right? Versus Danny Garcia, they'd be like, for having a car, for the car accident that he was in, you know what? He performed well. Okay, now he had an eye injury, right? Now people are saying, how's he gonna do if you get hit in the eye by Dennis Ugas, right? So we understand that they could be some adversity. We want to see if he could overcome the eye surgery, right? Just like if we seen Ryan Garcia overcome the right hand surgery, in which he was landing great right hands, powerful right hands for 12 rounds. So we like, yeah, he's ready for Gervonta Tank Davis next. He's ready for Lomachenko next. He's ready for Devin Haney next. He's ready. He's ready for these fights next. That's what we want to see. That's when we're enjoying the journey of a fighter. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to enjoy it, but we got to understand it. Huh? That's Quibbing's same root word, just language. True, true, true. I understand what you're saying, Donnie. I completely understand what you're trying to say. You know, sometimes it's words, right? I understand. I understand. Duran versus Leonard 1, masterpiece. I'm not gonna say a masterpiece. I think that people didn't think that Roberto Duran was gonna beat Sugar Ray Leonard. I'm not gonna say that was a masterpiece, right? It was a good fight. It was a great fight. Great strategy by Duran. It was probably for Leonard, who he described was a bad strategy, and then the second fight he made the adjustments to make him quit. Now that's master. That's a master right there. When you're making somebody quit to the level of Roberto Duran, that's a master right there. Masterpiece. Some people will say that the way, was a masterpiece for me. Floyd Mayweather versus Marquez. Floyd Mayweather versus Gotti. Floyd versus Gotti. Masterpiece right there. Floyd Mayweather versus Gotti. As a guy that was throwing a lot of punches, beat down, was doing everything in the kitchen sink, took a lot of risks as well while throwing those type of punches, right? And in the Marquez fight, it was a technical masterpiece, defensive masterpiece, right? But can we always look at a fight? Could we always look at a fight and be like, yo, he could get better than that. He should have done this. In every fight, we could do this. Even when a guy knocks somebody out, right? Triple G, right? Triple G knocked out Murata, right? Was there certain things that Triple G could have done better? Yeah, right? But okay, that's it. The only thing I was critiquing is the damn trilogy. I'm not even critiquing about the fight. I was critiquing the trilogy. I don't want to say the trilogy, right? But there is something that you could find in any fight or any fighter. They could do something good, right? But to the point to take away from it, to the point where I'm not going to say this was a masterful performance. He's a young fighter. He could get better. 23 years old, man. He got a room to do way better, to be way better. Look at other fighters. Look where Canelo Alvarez was at 23, and look at him now. It's like right now he's in that Michael Jordan zone. He's in that Black Mamba zone, man. He just can't. Nobody could see him right now, right? We keep on working on your craft. There's always things that you could get better. Brian Guzman was good. That boy Nakatani ain't no joke. I ain't get to see the fight. Roy Jones versus Montel Griffin. That was a beatdown. Mayweather wouldn't get hit, but all his fights were still masterpiece. Yeah, I'm saying some masterpiece, some he outboxed them. It's when you take the risk as well. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I love the Roy Jones Jr. because Roy Jones Jr. he was not he took a lot of risk even with his style. Hands down, left hook coming from the waist. He took and the same type of left hook that Ryan Garcia is throwing. You don't know where he got his hands at. You don't know if he's going to throw a left hook to the body or to the grill. It's abstract painting masterpiece perspective. Good question. For some people, you can see a painting and be like, what the fuck is that? And for other people, they look at depending what you're watching, depending if you're educated on what you're watching. Some people may not be into master painting, and they be like, what the fuck? That's just a scribble and shit like that. That ain't no fucking masterpiece. But for somebody to be like, oh my God, That's a masterpiece. Look at that. Look at the texture. And look at that, daddy. And so this is why I'm saying we're the hardcore boxer fans. So we know what we're looking at. We know what we're looking at. You know what I'm saying? This not the fight that we trying to critique Ryan Garcia. Not this 12-0 shutout. You know what I'm saying? Edgar Berlanga won his last fight. Now, was that a masterpiece? Was that 12 rounds, 10 round? Wasn't that? It wasn't. No. Now we can understand there's some critique and where we want him to get better at. Why are we talking about Ryan Garcia like he was Edgar Berlanga? People have to understand having a chin has nothing to do with skill level. Just because Tagu survived those bazookas does not mean Devin, Tank, and Shakur will also survive them. And I think that's what we do too as well. We like to we're not trying to enjoy Ryan Garcia. We're thinking about this is what we do, right? And we all do it. We all do it, right? But is it right to do it all the time? Because now we're taking the moment away, right? So we look at a fight, let's say Ryan Garcia. We're not looking at Tagu. What we're looking at is, what if Tagu was Gervonta Tank Davis? So we don't enjoy the fight. What about if Tank was Jojo Diaz and he would have landed the left hook on Devin Haney? What about if it was Tio fighting Devin and he would have landed the right hit, the right hand on Devin Haney like he did Comey, right? But it would have, but like Linares landed on Devin Haney. Let's see if it was Teofimo. Will he get back up when Linares had a dancing salsa? So we're not paying attention to actually the fight. You're paying to Ryan Garcia and we're looking at Tagu, but we're not looking at Tagu. We're looking at what about if Tank was Tagu? Could he done that? So we just can't focus on the performance. That's what we do. So we never could be satisfied with anybody's performance because we're always like, what about if it was him? What about if it was him? What about if it was Ryan Garcia that night versus Gervonta Tank Davis and it was an Isaac Cruz and Gervonta Tank Davis' hands was fucked up? What if Ryan Garcia would have done to Gervonta Tank Davis? That's how we look at it, right? And I think that's why we can enjoy fights, man. Just enjoy the fight. Let's break it down, enjoy the fight, talk about it the next day. Praise them. It's just like right now, Fundora and look, Fundora and Lubin. All I could say right now is they fucking incredible warriors. I'm not even touching base on. I hear people saying, "Yo, he abandoned the jab. He didn't listen to Kevin Cunningham. Fundora shoulda. He's 6'6". He should be working the jab. It should be easier and all of that stuff. But if we try to change the way that they fought and approach the fight, we would never would have got that type of entertainment. If Sebastian Fundora would do what his size is meant to do, boxing 101, 6'6", you're 6'6", you fighting a guy that's probably like 5'9". Just jab him. Just jab him. Just jab him to death. Just jab him. But if he just do that, which is good, which is boxing 101, we would have never got this. We would have never got the fight that we saw, the fight of the year. You know what I'm saying? And maybe the one that he went mano toe to toe from Dura, he probably feel better as a fighter, better as a warrior. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something we could always critique it, but I'm not going to be on that fight. Was beautiful to me. And both of these guys got heart. Both of these guys got chin, got will. Now, of course, man, I want Lubin to, you know, to him to come back stronger. Of course, he took a lot of beating. Look at his face and things of that nature. But we can't question these fighters. Would you question Lubin in this next fight? Oh shit, Lubin ain't fucking throw the jab. Damn, Lubin. Damn, nah, man. But he shows something that is great. He shows something that is great. Ain't nobody ever gonna question Lubin's heart. Ain't nobody never gonna question Lubin. Now, could he get better as a fighter at the age of 26? Most certainly. He's only 26 years old. Of course he gonna get better as a fighter. Appreciate the competition so we enjoy boxing. Yeah, but everything is a you know what I'm saying? Depending on I think that, that is competition. Styles make fights, right? We enjoy the competition. You enjoy the people, the fighters as pursuit of greatness. But also we got to understand that there's steps, right? Certain things happen. These fighters sometimes get injured, they need to come back. Sometimes they got to get a tune up. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that happens in boxing, and we got to understand why it's happening, why this fight is coming through fruition and things like that. We hate the over marinated fights. We hate that shit. You're looking now, Donnie. Punch. Imagine Ryan with his height fighting like Devin or Shakur. None of these guys will win a round against him. He'll jab them for 12 rounds, but the boy wants the KO. I applaud him. It's just different styles, right? We always want these fighters to do something that, but then it takes away of what the other shit that they do to actually excite us, right? If we'll say that Chris Colbert is boring, we'll say that Devin Haney is boring, but Devin Haney got the best jab in the lightweight division, probably, right? But everybody got a different style. You know what I'm saying? I don't want everybody to be the same. We want everybody to have the fundamentals, of course, down pat. But sometimes even with the fundamentals, you get beaten. Even the guy with the greatest fundamentals will get beat. All right. Even the guy with the best jab get beat. All right. Larry Holmes got beat. All right. He didn't win every fight. Muhammad Ali got beat. He didn't win every fight. Mike Tyson had the peekaboo, had the power than anything, athleticism, and he was beyond in in a lot of categories compared to his opponent, and he got beat, right? Come on, man. It's just boxing. It's just fighting. You know? So that's what I'm saying. Like, why we so critical of a 12-round shutout? Why we so critical about it? Let's just move on and be like, all right, man, 12-round shutout. He looked it good. Now we want to see what what Tank Davis and Rody gonna happen, and then probably let's push for that fight, Javante Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Now, there's people out there that's critiquing Ryan Garcia for not calling people out. I think he said the more realistic shit that you could say. We understand that call outs is nothing in the sport of boxing. We see fighters been calling out each other for how many times. The shit ain't gonna come. It doesn't do shit. It doesn't make the fight. It hypes the fight for us to have to talk about it, but doesn't do shit. Do you think Garcia has good infighting? What do you mean by that? You think Garcia has good infighting or inside fighting? I think that nobody has pushed him to have an inside fight, so I won't know until somebody actually. But he was trying to get into the inside, right? I don't know until somebody make him fight on the inside. That's up to his opponent. And then we'll see if he fights on the inside. That's one thing about young fighters. Young fighters, sometimes they don't know how to fight off the clinch. And I could see Shakur Stevenson has gotten better fighting off the clinch. Devin Haney has gotten better fighting off the clinch, especially with Jojo Diaz. Shakur and Ryan Garcia, he was trying to go in. He was trying to fight in the inside fight as well. So Teofimo Lopez need to work on an inside game instead of pushing off. Did that in the rounds that Lomachenko won. Lomachenko was trying to fight on the inside, and instead of Teofimo Lopez fighting on the inside, he was trying to push him off, and I think that's what he lost a little bit of momentum. So a lot of young fighters, everybody is not Earl Spence, right? Earl Spence know how to dig to the body, know how to fight on the inside, and certain people got different styles. It's a journey. It's getting better. It's getting better. You know what I'm saying? Canelo Alvarez wasn't as good in the outside like he was in the inside, and now he got footwork. He could fight on the inside. He could fight on the outside now. He could work the jab if he wants to. His stamina is way better than it was when he was younger, right? He worked on his stamina. So now you see Canelo Alvarez, he paced himself. He paced himself better than he used to do when he was younger. So now he understands his stamina. After the 6th round, Canelo Alvarez used to get tired. Take a round off in the 7th round. He used to get tired, but now Canelo Alvarez, he knows his body. He knows his stamina. He's worked on it. And now you don't see Canelo Alvarez wasting punches, wasting precision, wasting movement. He stays in great position to counter, stays strong. Positioning is very, very good. And you see the growth. That's what we want to see as boxing fans is the growth, but it's not to take credit away. Just add on, right? Add on to what they doing. Like, yo, he did fucking good. Can you imagine if he was doing this too? But wow, he was why not? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's not, oh shit, come on, Ryan Garcia, man. He should have fucking knocked him out. Come on, he was fucking throwing a jab. And if he's fighting like this, he ain't gonna fight, he ain't gonna beat him. That shit is whack. That's what I feel. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's funny. First round, no less boxing. Man, Ryan, thank you, Don. Dante said, "Hey, Punch, I might have missed it. What you think Ryan need to improve on from his last fight? I think he should pace himself better." Um, I don't know because I love the pace of I love the pace of Ryan Garcia. I loved it. I mean, he didn't get tired. So what pace is like Chocolatito, right? Chocolatito, his pace is fucking in another level, man. He just doesn't get tired. Feel like he could go another 10 rounds. So I liked his pace. I think Ryan Garcia, we seen him use the jab more before. I think that he's fighting like a little bit his left hook. He's fighting with the lead left hook, right? Roy Jones Jr. was doing that. Not fighting with the jab, not fighting behind the jab, but fighting behind the left hook. So of course, with his height in the lightweight division, we could see him use, take advantage of his height, use the jab a little more, footwork, trap him, trap the cut the ring off better. But then that's good what he's saying, right? He hasn't faced guys that was running away from him the way that he does. So he needs to, now he could take this experience, go back to training camp, and now work on a guy that could cut the ring off. So, okay, boom. Everybody want to see me fight Ryan Garcia, right? I mean, I'm sorry. Everybody want to see me fight Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, I saw Gervonta Tank Davis versus Isaac Cruz. Now, Gervonta Tank Davis showed to me that he can move as well. You know what I'm saying? When he couldn't fight on the inside versus Isaac Cruz, Gervonta Tank Davis showed the world that he can move. So let's say if Gervonta Tank Davis adjusts and doesn't want to fight me in the inside, and he's going to be moving around, I got to learn how to cut the ring off. So thank you that I had this fight for 12 rounds, because now I know I got to go back to the gym. Joe Goosen knows, you know what I'm saying? This is only the first fight with Joe Goosen. The next time we go to training camp, we're going to work on cutting off the ring and still work on being better in every category. You see, that's why we got to understand the journey, right? It's almost like it's almost like I said, yo, if somebody got to fight Lomachenko, you better fight a southpaw first to prepare for Lomachenko, right? That you got to fight a southpaw because Lomachenko is one of the best technicians in the game, and probably maybe the best southpaw in the game. So you gotta you got to fight and prepare, fight a southpaw to prepare for Lomachenko. That's the journey. You know what I'm saying? So a fighter could always get better. A fighter could always get better with their jab, double the jab, triple the jab, combination, 3, 4, 5 combination off the counter, positioning, pivoting, defense, different looks in the defensive end, different looks in the offensive end. You know what I'm saying? So I think a young fighter at 23 years old, you could always get better. So to answer the question is really, you go back to the gym and you think he could get better in everything. He can increase his power. He could be more athletic. At that age, now, if Ryan Garcia was the age of 35, it's like saying, what can Triple G do to get better at the age of 40? Now it's like, it's so much that you could do now. Isn't Tank going to be a free agent? Yep. I think the Sweet Science has a lot of elements. You know what I'm saying? Not every fight, all fighters are different. And they all have a sweet science to it. As I explained this before. There's a sweet science of Floyd Mayweather, sweet science of Sugar Ray Robinson, the sweet science of Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali. You know what I'm saying? There's a sweet science. There's also even a sweet science of Deontay Wilder. There's a sweet science of Tyson Fury. There's a sweet science of Chocolatito, Nonito, Inoue, Earl Spence, Crawford. Every fighter is different. There is no fighter that is exactly the same way. So just like in science, there's different elements. There's a different element. Everybody has a level of sweet science, but every sweet science is different. Thank you, Dante. Thank you, Dante. I appreciate that too. We only here, man. We only here to pray to preserve the sport of boxing and preserve these fighters. Let's limit the critique and let's limit the hate and give more praise. Because in the end of the day, they're risking their lives out there. Don't think that they're not in the gym, not working hard. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We love the sport. So why we try so hard in these platforms to devalue the fighters, and then we get mad when there's a fight that can't happen because there's no money in it, because we help devalue the fighter. And especially in America, we help devalue the fighters, the African American, the Latino American, the Asian American, the white American, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much hate for no reason. Too much hate for no reason. It's overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? Punch, what's up? Yo, what's good? Samir! They threw an ice at Cunningham for stopping the fight, B. I know, man. We found the perpetrator. If Ryan would KO Tago, they would have said Tago was trash anyway. You know how it is, X-Shay Form. You know, they would have said that he knocked out a cab driver. That's what they would have said. That disrespectful stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's what they would have said. That's what they would have said. I want to see that kid, Jose Cepeda. Yeah, I think that fight is gonna happen next. If mistake me if I'm wrong, but I think Jose Cepeda gonna fight Jose Ramirez again. Jose Cepeda, Jose Ramirez to become mandatory to Josh Taylor. Or if Josh Taylor drops the belt, I think they'll be fighting for the belt. Punch, what's the latest? Our boy Tio, that suit went silent over there. Can't believe the world forgot about the takeover. Hey, he takes a loss. You already know how it is in America. When you take a loss, it's like a big loss for a lot of people. All you got to do is, if I was Teofimo, I stay in the limelight. I'll try to answer the questions. Any question that's going to give him that's not going to really, you know what I'm saying, turn off even his own fan base. I think that he turned off a lot of people with the last interview. You know what I'm saying? Because people in the boxing don't want to hear excuses. People don't want to hear excuses. People don't want to hear delusion. People don't want to hear nothing like that. All people want to hear is that you're going to get back inside the ring. I mean, going back to the drawing board, get back healthy, get back strong. And I think that people want to listen to that. You know what I'm saying? People like to listen to people just accept their loss. It is what it is. You're young enough, move forward. Roberto Duran lost to De Jesus. Roberto Duran has lost to De Jesus early in his career. Roberto Duran has quit in the ring. And Roberto Duran is still top 5 in a lot of people's list. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, brush the dust off, get back on your horse. The takeover in 140, I believe that he will be undisputed at 140. I have a lot of confidence in Teofimo Lopez. I still believe that he's a special fighter, and we become undisputed at 140, and the takeover is going to reign. That's what I feel, to be honest, in 140 pounds. So he just got to stay in the limelight. Stay in the limelight. Think about this. This is your career. Your relevancy is your money as well. So stay in the limelight. You know, be brash, be outspoken how you are. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody give a fuck about you anyway. Nobody give a fuck about these fighters anyway. So it don't matter. Ain't nobody got an ice pack in a hospital for Lubin, right? So at the end of the day, man, you gotta do what's right for you, yours, your mental estate, your physical, and the physicality, your heart, everything, your organs, your everything. You got to do everything right. Got to be boxing first. Push everything, your family. There's gonna be, boxing just got to be the core. Got to be first. If your mind ain't right, just like Timothy Bradley is sure. If your mind ain't right, he's gonna end up bad in that ring. So yeah, I'm riding with T on to the end. I just hope his mental was okay, because the last interview was alarming. But win, lose, or draw, the takeover. You know what? The interview before that, the interview during Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder was alarming. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people wasn't catching that. So, he was going through things, man. But, he's going to be back stronger than ever. Teofimo Lopez is going to be back stronger than ever. Mark my words. Mark my words, people gonna forget about what happened. At 67, no time for negativity. Awesome show. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, man. No time for negativity, man. There's so much negativity going around the world. You know? It's just like I was talking about. We can nitpick the Sebastian Fundora versus Erickson Lubin. But that was a beautiful outing by the two modern day warriors, man. Like what more can we say? We're going to nitpick and say you should have done this, you should have did this, you should have done that. It's always a coulda, shoulda, woulda. We don't have a perfect life. There's no pamphlet as a perfect life. We don't go through experience like that. Boxing translates to life itself. You know what I'm saying? There's adjustments to be made, nutrition, we need to take a knee to and go and survive to go to the next round and win the fight. You know, that's how life is, man. So we see in a 12-round bout, that's the way that life is, man. I don't see the nitpicking. I don't know, man. Good looking out, Donnie. Good looking out. High low, long live boxing. And the rise. Good looking out, high low. But ya tu sabe, man. Let me drop these videos, man. Ricardo Martinez, Altier Lopez got to do is shut up and get back in the ring with, and then again, he don't got to shut up. You know what I'm saying? All he got to do is get back in the ring. He's going to do that. He's a fighter, but he don't got to shut up either, man. People, let him talk. If that's the way he is, that's the way he is. If you're going to want to back it up, he's going to talk. You're going to have to back it up. At the end of the day, man, we need to stop also. We need to stop telling fighters to shut up, be humble, do this, do that, man. That's their job, man. This is what they do. Is the mouth of his father that got the attention as well. You know what I'm saying? That's just, it is what it is. Let them be them. At the end of the day, they're the one that's going to fight, right? Let them talk. Let Tio talk. Let him back it up. Let him back it up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to tell another grown man to shut up. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, you know? Shit, because when shit is going good, we love that talk. I love that talk. Just, you know what I'm saying? You have any exclusive news? I'm surprised Tio next fight haven't been announced because he's still rehabbing. We're TV, he's still rehabbing the wrist. So I think he's gonna do probably some light workout after this week and things of that nature. I think the elbow stuff is okay. The risk is the only thing that needs to get checked, and then you know what I'm saying, go through his physical. And I think you're gonna see somebody announce the fight probably in next month. Not yet, because they got to see where he at. You understand? I think they're going to try to do a mini camp first, see where they at, do their light workout. And then you see he's going to come back. I say July. He'll be back in July, later July, or probably early August. I know that interview you talking about, he was sounding like Victor Ortiz, bro. I thought I was bugging, so I didn't even really pay mind to it. So y'all, man, love y'all. Go and drop a video, man. I know I was a little early. I usually go in the evening, but I just feel like I had to say it quick now. I had to say it. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind to talk, or like Blair Cos, for example, is Tio's last interview that was. I know, Martinez. Trust me, I know that the last interview it wasn't a good look. It wasn't a good look at all. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have haters, but once you're actually rubbing your support, once you're turning off your support, you know what I'm saying? That's when you're going way left field. When your support system can't even understand or even support what you're trying to say. You know what I'm saying? I think that's when you're going left field. You think Bud was hating for that cheat code remark? Nah. That was actually a clever remark. He was trying to say like, yo, he's an enigma. You know what I'm saying? Fundura's an enigma. That's something like a cheat code. You can't make a Sabathia Fundura. That's not normal. You know what I mean? And that's what he was trying to say. Not a cheat code like he's a cheater. Nah. I think that was an accurate. It was actually a funny remark. I like Tio, and I thought he would beat Cambosa, but he clearly lost and needs to accept it in order to improve and learn from his loss. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got to do. Just get better like any other young fighter. Go back to the drawing board and get better. You know what I'm saying? That's just one fight. Before you go punch, Ryan definitely has a chance to beat Tank, especially with the pace of his will give Tank problems. I think so. People, that pace was very impressive. Very impressive. The pace and the punching selection, because everybody know when you're throwing power punches, you actually getting tired more than throwing the jab. You know what I'm saying? There was no everything he was throwing was everything he was throwing had you know what I'm saying, had fire in him. You know, so thank you, Samir. Yo, thank you everybody, man. Subscribe to the channel. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.